All right, guys, this was one of the main videos that was highly requested for me to do. Top 5 mistakes that body sculptors make. I feel like this is very important because this is a billion-dollar industry, okay? A billion-dollar industry, great industry to get into, especially if you are someone who's gone through your own journey as far as weight loss and you know how it feels after having kids and all of that, and you want to be able to make others feel just as good as you know, whenever you went through your transformation. You guys, I can honestly say I love what I do for a living. I've been booked and busy seeing clients for 6 years now, okay? Not seeing clients for a year, then teaching the rest of the time. No. Let's say that again. 6 years seeing clients, booked and busy, okay? I always tell my students the goal is for us to stay open years from now, not months from now. I see these mistakes too much. They're too common. So I want to be able to bring this to you guys so you can avoid doing some of these mistakes and we can pivot. We can call an audible. Like, that's the only football terminology that I know. So yes, for the time being, let's learn from these mistakes so we can grow within our business, so we can be open what? Years from now, not months from now. Let's get into it. Let me take a sip of my energy drink because this one, this one irritates me. It infuriates me. It aggravates me. All the words, okay? Number 1 is relying too much on the machine. Take it for someone who's bought the S shape, the Kim8 Slim, my Big Bertha who's out there, my 80K, 20K, 30K, all the Ks. I've bought every machine you can think of. And this beauty has been with me since day one and has outlasted any of the most expensive machines. And again, I've had students who have purchased medical grade machines, like over 100K type of machines, and they've ended up selling them because the results that they get with my Unoisaton 6-in-1 it's way better. Sometimes those machines are too strong, so you have to bring down the level. And some of these common things that you hear out there, like you have to go slow and check the temperature of the skin in order for it to work. That is why, because we are getting kind of intertwined with the medical grade machines. And these machines that I called out, nowhere near medical grade. So stop relying so much on the machine, okay? My results are actually better than medical grade machine. I just did a reel on this particular thing where people were stealing my pictures and all they offer are services with medical grade machines. What? Yeah, happens to me all the time. I mean, now, like, I used to do a water logo and everything on my photos. Go ahead, steal my pictures, totally fine. It's only going to hurt your business more because you cannot produce those results. So yeah, I threw in that little mistake in there. But yes, stop relying on the machines. My results are not based off the machine. They are based off of my Super Snatched Technique. Now, the reason why I like this 6-in-1 Unoisaton machine is because the handles are extremely lightweight, durable, is cost effective. You don't have to keep replacing the machine over and over again. It gives me the best results. Now, I will link the laser lipo machine that I feel works way better below. I've explained some of the results on my last videos when it came to the laser lipo part. I'll throw in that reel again. So yeah, that's the only machine that I love. Who better else than the creator of the Super Snatched Technique to try out these machines? I have students send me machines all the time, like, hey, have you seen this one? I'll buy it, I'll try it out. And if it gives me better results, I will not gatekeep. Okay, I will not gatekeep. I will shout it to the world. So yeah, number 1 mistake, relying on the machine too much. When you have technique, none of that matters. All right, mistake number 2, low pricing. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. A lot of you guys think that pricing too low is needed in order to start a business. No. So many body sculptors charge extremely low, thinking that, okay, I need to get people in the door, I need to make this happen. No, that is only setting you up for failure, okay? Because now you're targeting a certain type of clientele. You're going to be more exposed to people, no call, no show, disputes, just doing some foul things to your business, okay? Not every client is a good client, okay? I don't want you guys to charge $99 an hour or less for a session. Clients do not pay for time, they pay for results. So if it takes you 1 to 3 sessions to get results, charge for that particular result. If you're taking 6 to 12, then you have to kind of charge for that as well. Now, if you are someone who cannot produce results, stop right now. Stop. Reinvest in yourself and better that technique. Because how would you feel if you went somewhere and you spent your hard work, hard-earned money, and you didn't see anything? You'd be pissed, right? So stop doing that to other people. So, and you'll be surprised. I've had so many refresher students who were still offering sessions to people, and they weren't seeing results, or it took them 10 to 12 to even see results. Like, that is insane. Now, if you are just starting off, offer free sessions. Offer free sessions. Tell people like, hey, I am just starting. I'm learning this technique, whatever the case may be. Create trust, you guys, but pricing too low is not okay. I actually created this formula so my students can see firsthand how hard they're going to have to work to make 20K a month. As a body sculptor, you can make 20K a month minimum or more, depending on how much you're charging. Even for me, during COVID time, when everything was going crazy, when not a lot of people were spending, June 2020, I made that. I obviously make way more now, not including teaching, but with services alone, if your pricing is set correctly, your packages, your website, your everything flows, it's not completely confused, and you're doing add-ons properly, you can make so much money, you guys. For instance, if I charge $285 for one session for my mommy makeover session, right? And let's say I'm placing the boards on their stomach. This is where I come in and I say, hey, if you like, we can do add-on treatment of the double chin treatment. And my double chin treatment is 20 minutes, you guys. Right now it's on sale for $149. Would you like to add that on? Sure, of course. Since you're already here, let's get you all the way snatched up. You see how confident I sound? We'll talk about that later. I'll show you some tips and tricks for that later. But now I went from $289 to what? Almost $400 and something, $500 in that same hour without adding more time to their service time. That's what I am talking about for add-ons, okay? Correctly charging people the right way as far as services and how to combine everything in that same time. So if you are someone who's charging $99 a session and it takes you an hour or 2 hours or whatever, plug in your pricing in that formula and see how long it takes you to get to 20K or more, or see how long it takes you to get to X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't deal with disputes. I don't deal with no call, no shows like that. None of that. Ask other people who charge that low and see what they deal with. Trust me, you will thank me later. Mistake number 3, not educating your client correctly. So let's say you have a brand new client. They're coming in. Hi, welcome to the London Spa. Please go ahead and scan this QR code and check in for me. Are you excited, nervous? This is your first time. Have you ever, tried body sculpting before? A lot of you guys don't do that. Customer service goes a long way, right? So they're coming in, I'm explaining everything. Are you getting ready for a special event? You have to ask certain questions, you guys, or how do you know when to upsell them for certain packages? Oh yeah, I have this event coming up on this day. Okay, great. Well, once we get done with your session, I'll definitely let you know about some packages I have available. That way we can get you event ready by that day. You see how I sound as well? Confidence, okay? And then when we get to the explaining the treatments part, I teach this to my students as well. What it is, what it does, and how it feels. You have to sound knowledgeable, and you also have to sound confident within yourself, okay? For pre-care and aftercare. I know there's a lot of misconceptions about you guys have to fast. You have to make sure your clients are fasting before they come see you. They can't eat, they can't drink caffeine. I don't do none of that. my clients can get sessions done when on their cycle. Yes. Doesn't affect their results. They can eat right after, they can eat before. No, it does not affect their results. Just so many crazy things that I've heard as far as the aftercare. Literally, all I tell my clients is drink lots of water the day before and the day of. When you see me, give me 2 bottles of water. That's totally fine. Now, after the session is over, please make sure for the next 3 to 6 days to drink up to a gallon of water a day if you can. No alcohol, nothing greasy, and you're set, because everything releases through your lymphatic system. That is it. That's all I tell my clients. That is it. What if you're adding anything more, like what are you doing? Obviously, if I have clients who have loose skin, I recommend to do collagen, maybe some, whatever stuff to help, like everyday vitamins. If they've been eating like crap for so long, I have a detox tea that I have, created myself that'll help, but it's not needed for them to see results. Okay. It's not needed. So yeah, educating your client is very, very, very important. Remember this, what it is, what it does, and how it feels. When it comes to explaining your services, there's certain questions that you need to ask as soon as they walk in the door while you're taking those before and after pictures, because then you also know, hey, when am I supposed to schedule them? There are also some body types that you have to schedule 3 to 6 days out or a minimum of a week out. If you weren't taught that, I don't know what to tell you, but that is also very important when it comes to results, okay? That is one of the biggest ones, not educating your client correctly and not talking about those services in a clean cut way, like what it is, what it does, and how it feels. Remember, a lot of these clients are coming to you in their worst time ever. They feel like they're exposing themselves to you. You have to create that comfort. You have to set that environment. You have to create that. If you've never been to a 5-star restaurant, go. That is what I need you to bring. Here in Texas, I call it, let's bring the Chick-fil-A experience, okay? If you know about Chick-fil-A, you know how they are, like 10 out of 10, chef's kiss. That's what we need to provide for our clients so they can feel trust, okay? Your results alone, I don't care if it was me and I had the best results, but if I gave them the shittiest customer service, it's not going to help me either. So all of that together goes a long way. Tip number 4, guys, poor branding and marketing. Your Instagram is your storefront, your social media, your website, your booking site, not a collage of random before and afters. People book with who they trust and vibe with. Okay, let's repeat that. People book with who they trust and vibe with. Okay, if they don't see you, they're just going to keep scrolling. Like if you look like everybody else, I would just keep scrolling. I don't care if you paid $1 million for ads a month. They're not going to book with you. I promise. This is the number one mistake that I see when I do, because I offer business makeover calls for certain people, not only just body sculptors, lash artists. I get waxers, estheticians, I get from everyone in the beauty industry. If they don't see you, they're going to keep scrolling. So you have to create your own brand when it comes to branding, a brand kit. Okay. So be consistent with your colors, your tone, your story, show your face. If you are shy, you guys, do a lot of faceless contact, do voiceover, start off with that until you get a little bit more comfortable, but people have to trust you. Again, they are coming to you in a very uncomfortable spot. So you have to create that trust. Okay. Talk about your journey, your wins, and your struggles. The number one question I ask my students before starting the class, what is your why? Why are you here? Why did you want to become a body sculptor? That is very important, and it needs to show through your whole Instagram, through your whole social media. Very, very important. Remember, you're not just selling a service, you're selling confidence and transformation. That is key, okay? You are the brand. Look at where I first started. Okay, so don't think I didn't create those mistakes either. This is why I'm trying to show you guys. Branding is everything. Mistake number 5, trying to do all of this all alone. Trying to just build this business all by yourself with zero experience. I thank God that this day and age, it's so much easier now because of social media. There's so much stuff out there. Find someone you trust, find someone that is at a level that you want to hopefully be at one day, and learn from them, you guys. Learn as much as you can. Don't steal and copy. create your own mix out of it. Put your personality with it, okay? I know what it's like to figure everything out on my own. I literally did that. Took me a long time. I learned a lot, cost me a lot of money. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. I wish I had a me whenever I first started. I wouldn't even hesitate. There's no way. But unfortunately, there wasn't a me at the time. And I'm now able to create a path for others so they don't make those same mistakes. So find someone who's where you want to be and learn from them. Whether that's me or another educator, just invest in yourself, you guys. You can't pour into your clients if you're running on empty. This is what I tell my mom clients. This is what I tell everyone. You can't pour out of an empty cup. To be the best version of you within your business, you can't do everything alone. So there's so many, from social media experts to you name it. There's so much out there. Do your research. But yeah, don't do this alone. It'll save you so much time and money. And if this is your dream, this is your baby, are you going to let just anyone? You're going to drop off your baby at any daycare? You're going to do this by yourself? Or are you going to do the research? Or are you going to pay the money to make sure that your baby's taken care of the right way? Think about it like this. Your business is your baby. Take care of it. Don't do it alone. It takes a village. It takes a village. So if you're ready to finally level up, reinvest, and go from here to there, we're in October, November, December. That's it. Let's finish the year strong, you guys. I do offer courses. I teach my courses now internationally. I have French, you name it. I have it. Spanish courses, online group, one-on-one. I do have a business makeover call available where we literally go deep and dive into everything. I want to be able to give my expertise, to give what I've learned, and to help as many people as I can. I feel like I am 1000% living my purpose by doing this. And I love what I do, you guys. I love helping other people just become so much better within their business and hitting those $20,000 and more marks, like my students here. Like, I love seeing that. I love seeing women in business. I love seeing you guys come out of situations where you went through a divorce or whatever, financially left your job, whatever your why is. Again, the goal is to be open years from now, not months from now. So let's finish the year strong. I've added so many things, links and information here at the bottom. Let me know in the comments what else you want to see. Until the next video.